Hi everyone, it is 7 o'clock on Saturday, and so I am popping on because I want to show you a couple of really cool ways of embossing on designer series paper. So I am guessing because it is so beautiful outside and it is a Saturday that most people are out and about. Hi Nicole! Or at hi Michelle, or at their cottages, or just wanting to enjoy this beautiful sunshine. And I actually was supposed to be in Hawaii, but that's okay because that's going to be happening next year. And hey, you know what? I will take the weather that we've been having here in Winnipeg because it's absolutely gorgeous. So, but I did want, before I get started, I always like to show if I get some cards. So I actually got a really cute card from Dale, who sent this to actually, it says, hello sunshine, and then it does talk about the fact of the congratulations of being in Hawaii, but unfortunately we're not. So I thought that was nice that he sent a card just to recognize. And then I have been showcasing this a few times, and my friend Karina sent me this card. I love the color palette that she actually used. It is so nice. So again, this is that Blossoms in Bloom bundle, and she used basic black and melon mambo, and oh, I'm not sure what the purple is, but I absolutely love, I know, it just pops. And so I did want to talk about the fact that, and I know, I am so bad, you guys. That's the one thing about posting things. So I have got to put up about my promotion, but I will share it again. If you purchase a bundle with me this month, you automatically save 10% on all of our bundles. But this month, I am offering an additional 10% off that bundle. So if you place it online, once I get the notification, I send an email with the e-transfer for that additional 10%. Plus, you'll also qualify for our bonus days, which is going on. So if you order $60 or more, then you will get a $6 coupon that you can use on anything in August. So I just wanted to share that, and I'm going to get started. So a lot of us use our designer series paper for, creating mats on our cards, in our scrapbook pages, in our junk journals, all those kinds of things. And even I sometimes forget that we can just take, so I'm just going to show you this designer series paper. So, you know what, super pretty and all of that, but when I always forget that we can roll it through with our embossing folders, and the one that I'm actually using is the Parisian, and I am actually going to lower this down so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I've got quite a few. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can do this. So you can just run it through, and again, you're just going to press that pattern right into that paper. I'm hoping that it'll showcase when I pull it out. So you go from, yeah, you can see that texture. So you're literally going from just that regular designer series paper to creating some texture on your designer series paper. And I've got another one here to show you that I used with the Parisian. So it was just like a soft pink, but I just find when you emboss it, it just highlights that paper so much more. Isn't that gorgeous? So the other thing that you can do with them, I'll show you the paper first. So this is just, and this is actually part of, I am going to show you guys. It is called, oh shoot, I have the wrong name on it. But I'll show you some of the papers. It is in our new annual catalog, and it's got like that wood grain look. So I'm taking that piece that's just wood grain, and I'm actually running it through the plank embossing folder, and watch what happens when you do that. It is really, really cool. So, I know, look at my brutal plate, but it works. So I'm just gonna run this through. just like that. And so now you have that texture. So now it really looks, rustic is super in right now. So now it literally looks like wood plank, and you can use either side, but I'm gonna show you something else that you can do with it. So if you take the paper and you take a sanding block and you just run your sanding block over top of your paper, it's going to create, check that out. So it's going to give you that really rustic kind of vintagey look on your paper. And again, great for scrapbooking. You can use it for card making. I'm gonna show you another one. So this is our tin tile, and I'll show you the paper that I'm using. So again, very simple, very basic paper with that stripe. But then you come in with that tin tile, and I'm just gonna run this through. All right. And check this out. I just think this looks amazing. Oops, wrong one. I know I have to make sure I always have the right plates with my embossing folders. Okay. So I'm just gonna run this one through. And now you've got that pattern there, but I'm gonna come in again and check this out. This is just looks so amazing. So the darker the color that you use, the more it's gonna pop. Also, the smaller the pattern you use, the more it's gonna pop. Check this out. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So again, you get this really tin feeling, and you get that two-tone because the sanding is removing that top surface of that color. So then you get this really cool looking vintagey feel with, and I love how the tin tile actually looks. And the more you go over with your sandpaper, the more the embossed image is actually going to pop. I am going to show you, I've got a couple more here because I love how this looks, and I'm always forgetting to actually use this cool technique. So the next one I'm going to show you is with our woodlands. And again, I'm just using a very basic sort of, background color. And, we'll get something that's this color and we think, oh, what am I going to do with that? Well, check it out. So with this one, oops, I'm just going to run this one through with that woodland folder. You want to make sure your folders are lined up too. And I've got another little tip actually afterwards to share with you guys. I'm going to run it twice, just because I want to make sure that image is good and solid. Shift. Okay. And now, again, we've got that amazing looking woodland on this piece of paper. And I'm going to come in and scrub with my sanding block. And check that out. Isn't that amazing? Check that out. The other thing that you could actually do with this exact concept is come in, and before you actually emboss, what you would do is you would stamp an image, then run it through the embossing folder, and then you could do your sanding. And check that out. Now you've got this like gorgeous background. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for popping on. You've got this gorgeous background that you can totally use. Again, great for scrapbooking. Our 6x6 embossing folders are so great because they give you a lot of surface. You could literally run 2 of these through, put them side by side, and how cool would that actually be for like a Halloween page? Or you could scrub it even more and use that for like a winter page. So now I'm going to show you one more. And this is using our new, I'm still learning the names. It's the one, I believe it's the Ornate. And the paper that I'm using is like, you know, it's kind of whatever. But check this out. So I'm gonna run it through. Nope, I need the different, always changing up my plates. There we go. So I'm gonna run this through. And, I'm gonna come back in and I'm gonna scrub the surface. Just like that. And check that out. I just think that looks so cool. Now you've got like this 3-tone paper. This looks so vintagey to me, so like shabby chic, that whole shabby chic look, which is so popular right now. And again, how cool would that be just as like your background for your designer series paper as a matte, right? It is like so cool. It almost to me feels almost quilt-like. So you can kind of get the texture, and actually when you feel it, it almost feels like brushed velvet once you actually do that technique on it. So I'm just gonna pick you guys up again. So that is just embossing on our designer series paper, Hi Meredith, and then using a little sanding tool to give you this really cool effect with the designer series paper. And now here's another little tip. So this is what I do when I'm like working with designer series paper or my cardstock. I will cut up a bunch of it and I'll haul out my embossing folders and I'll just run them through. And then I've got a stack of them ready to go. So if I need a mat to create a quick card, I've got a whole bunch that I can choose from. I can just go in, pull one, make it, put it down as my mat and get started. You could even do that, again, you know, we all have so much designer series paper, kind of wondering what we're gonna do with that. I think that just looks so cool. So again, you can cut up your designer series paper, get your 12 by 12 and cut them into 6 by 6, or you can cut them into 4 by 6, depending on sort of what style or what you're wanting to work with projects, scrapbooking, card making, mixed media, junk journaling, whatever you're wanting to do. And then you can just go in and do a whole bunch of these so that you've got them ready to go and set aside for a project. I love this one too because really truly this is sort of that whole really retro shabby chic feel that we're seeing everywhere right now. And again, yeah, I can't remember the name of the paper pack, but it is in our annual catalog. I'll have to look it up and I will post it here after. So anyways, I just wanted to pop on super quick to share that with you since it's Share It Saturday. Yes, if there are certain things that you guys would like to see, certain techniques or certain stamp sets or stuff. Yes, it totally looks like barn board. Yes, Michelle, absolutely right. And that's so trendy right now with everything. So this is a really quick, simple way that you can actually create that super cool effect if you're wanting to use it on a card or use it in a project, something like that. So if there's something that you guys want to see, totally let me know. And again, you can private message me. You can like leave a message here to say, hey, I'd love to see this. I know that Melissa mentioned something about vellum, and I actually will be working with vellum. I've actually got a vellum project in my prized peony class. And yes, I'm gonna be getting my classes posted very, very soon. I was just kind of waiting to make sure all of the products and stuff were in and that I could get my hands on them. So I've got stuff designed. I'm super excited. I will show you guys again too. I've got this class that's going to be, hi Lindsay. Oh, I miss you, Lindsay. I've got this class that's gonna be coming up soon. So yes, I will be posting all of that information. And if you missed my little video, please feel free to go back and watch it in replay, but I will show again that super cool technique. So this was just using embossing folders and then using a sanding tool just to give it that really cool shabby chic feel. And so those are all of the little projects that I did showing with the sanding tool. And then, yes, I absolutely will, Lindsay. And then this is just showcasing taking our designer series paper and just running it through with our embossing folders, and just how it can create that really cool, super cool technique. So anyways, thanks guys for hanging out with me for a little bit. I miss seeing faces. My plan in August is to actually tentatively start back with some both kind of in-person and online classes. So I cannot wait. And Lindsay, I want to let you know that your stuff is in. Woohoo! Anyways, thanks guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you. I will be posting tomorrow dimensions for Mystery Card Monday. And yes, I will hopefully see you guys on Monday, and you still have some time to post a card and get in on the prize. All right, take care guys. Bye. Mwah, mwah.